Jonjo Shelvey for me has got to be scoring that. And if he scores that, it's 3-0 Newcastle, it's game over. And Bournemouth for me have got a mountain to climb, and this is where the game changed. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to 100% NUFC, the day after Newcastle drew 2-2 away to Bournemouth at the Vitality Stadium. Now, going into the game, the team was unchanged. That beat Manchester United 1-0 at St James's Park, and I said in the preview that going into this game, it was never going to be easy. It's all about building on the Manchester United result, and if we go to Bournemouth and pick up a result, even though it wasn't the result that we could have got, then a point is not bad, but a point has turned out to be not the best with a lot of supporters. But for me, yes, I was gutted last night, but looking at the bigger picture, we could even have lost that game yesterday. Now, going into the game, first half, I felt like Newcastle were the better team. Bournemouth never got started, really. Newcastle were on the front foot, creating opportunities. Gale was, moving the ball really well. Shelvey was moving that ball in the midfield and giving Gale service that he needs to have shots on target. Perez was looking lively. You got Richie there playing against his former club, looking really good on the wing and trying to, make things happen. And it was going to be one of those games where Newcastle had to be on the front foot to try and break Bournemouth down, because we all know Bournemouth have got a really good home record at their ground, and it's only a small pitch, it's only a small stadium, but the crowd can get really behind them. And Newcastle scored after 17 minutes. Now, it was a great ball by Jonjo Shelvey. He picked it up into the midfield. He managed to loop it over Charlie Daniels. What a great ball that was. He managed to find Matt Ritchie on the wing. He basically ran on and he put in a delicious ball across to Dwight Gale, where he managed to have a shot. He reacted first. Begovic, for me, should do better. As he reacted, he missed the ball completely, and he managed to backheel it into the back of the net. Now, it was a good square ball by Matt Ritchie. It was a great assist by him, and for Dwight Gale to even connect onto that, and to fact he even reacted, was remarkable. Now, that was at the starting point for Newcastle. You think 1-0 away from home. Rafa Benitez likes to sit back. Newcastle never gave up, but continued to be a threat in that first half. Bournemouth didn't really have any chances of note, and for them being the home team, you expect Bournemouth to be on the front foot, and they've just been beaten 4-1 away to Huddersfield, and you think, right, they've got to react, and if they want to stay in the Premier League, just like us, their home performances are huge. But you know what? We never gave in. We're creating opportunities, and just going into half-time, well, on the stroke of half-time, Newcastle got a second goal again through Dwight Gale. Now, Dummer put a hopeful ball into the box. It pretty much eluded everybody. And then, Perez picked up the ball, he squared it across to Dwight Gale, and he's literally got a free tap in at the far post. And, the keeper, Begovic, again, has made another mistake, and Newcastle are turning up, and you're thinking to yourself, thank you very much. We've got a great lead, and it kind of flattered Bournemouth a little bit, because you think, they were trying to get a little foothold into the game, but it just wasn't enough. And I felt that the two goals were great value for us, really. I felt that we just needed to hold on and try and kick on second half. But, a 2-0 lead, brilliant. First half, you would have been satisfied with a 1-0 lead. But, we got the second goal, and you're going into the second half, and in my head, I'm thinking, right, it's Newcastle, we don't do anything easy. Let's just sit back and let's just hit them on the counter. Let's not make any mistakes. Now, the second half was completely different to the first half. Bournemouth, as you would expect, will have more of the ball. They couldn't be any worse than what they were in the first half. And, Bournemouth, they didn't really get settled until about the 70th minute, because Newcastle were creating, the odd opportunity, but they weren't really clear cut. Perez, had an opportunity with Begovic, good save, could do better in my opinion. Then, Eddie Howe started to make the changes, and then you think, right, we're not scoring and we're not really creating the opportunities that were in the first half. Let's just sit back and stay calm, and let's just not give Bournemouth the opportunity to create opportunities. Let's just keep them at arm's length. Now, Jonjo Shelvey had a massive opportunity for Newcastle to double lead, and this is where the game actually changed. Now, the ball got through to Jonjo Shelvey. He picked out Jonjo Shelvey, and you think to yourself, Jonjo Shelvey just hit it on target, literally just welly it, and if you welly it on target, it's going to be 3-0, and you somehow put it over. You could say it was a great move defensively by Bournemouth for Nevenaki to win the ball and to get rid of it, but Jonjo Shelvey for me has got to be scoring that, and if he scores that, it's 3-0 Newcastle, it's game over, and Bournemouth for me have got a mountain to climb, and this is where the game changed. And You know, he brought on Smith anyhow in around about the 80th minute, and you know the moment told where your Bournemouth picked up the ball, they ran forward. Newcastle's defence was non-existent. The ball came out to Smith, where he just smashed it from a good 25 yards, and it's gone into the top middle of the goal. And Dubravka's got absolutely no chance. You question the defence. You know, you look at Yedlin's side. You know, he's getting beaten. You got Paul Dummett trying to cut back to help him, and you think, you know, Yedlin, that's what you're there to do. That's your role. You know, the back four. You question the back four to how that was allowed to happen, and you know, you can look at the keeper, but you can't do anything about that. You know, he's literally fizzed it past him, and once Bournemouth, you know, get a foothold into the game, that's it. You know, it's going to be nervous times for Newcastle, and I had that in my head where once Bournemouth got one back, I couldn't see we were, you know, holding on, and you know, Bournemouth were creating opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. Newcastle's were few and far between. And then, yeah, the soccer punch on the 89th minute, Dan Gosling, again from Yedlin's side, you know, ball got put into the box. Gosling, ex-Newcastle player, had the freedom, you know, of the Vitality Stadium just to smash that past Dubravka. He couldn't save it. You know, there was nobody marking him. I mean, where is the marking? I mean, what the heck's going on? I mean, you're sick as a parrot once it's 2-2. You think, oh, yeah, man, you were 2-0 up, and we've managed to screw it up. But, you know, even before they scored, they had a great opportunity through Cook, you know, where Dubravka managed to save it one-on-one. And then, obviously, he collided with Jonjo Shelvey, but thankfully he was all right, Dubravka. And, you know, it was backs against the wall, and Newcastle could have lost that game. You know, we were holding on at 2-2, and it's hand and head for us because, you know, you're 2-0 up away from home and you're going to get 3 points, and it's Bournemouth who are in trouble. They're thereabouts in the league, they're with you, you know, in the relegation zone. And even Eddie Howe came out at the end and said, you know, Bournemouth were poor today, you know, they were lucky. And it was that Jonjo Shelvey moment that cost us in this game. And, you know, in the last 10 minutes, we collapsed. And, you know, this is Newcastle for you. This is why we haven't, you know, got the best of teams in this league, and we're a championship squad playing in the wrong division. And I think overall, looking at the complexion of the game, we should have got 3 points, but it wasn't to be. And, you know, unfortunately, we haven't got that 31 points. We've dropped down to 2 places in the Premier League table, as you can see. You know, we've gone from 13th to 15th on 29 points. We've got a 2-point gap between us and the relegation zone. It's very, very tight, as results did go against Newcastle, Huddersfield and Brighton won. And, you know, it's not going to get any easier. You know, we've got Liverpool next week at Anfield, and, you know, they've just got a good win over West Ham as well, 4-1. And it's disappointing that we couldn't keep a hold of the 3 points, but, you know, we've got a point, we can build on it. We're unbeaten. You know, the last time we got beat was at Chelsea in the Cup, you know, Man City back in January. And, you know, we're doing all right, and as long as we win our home games, and as long as we keep playing the way we do, and just not, you know, learn from our mistakes, and, you know, we will get better. Leave us your thoughts down below of the game. It's a point, I'm satisfied, you know, we can build on it and we can move on. Anyway, leave your thoughts and comments down below. If you're new around here, don't forget to like and subscribe. To 100% NUFC. I'll be at the Colchester game tomorrow. It's the Premier League Cup, the under-23s playing Colchester. So I'll be vlogging that, and I'll have a highlights video out tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night for you to check out. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. How are the lads? Stay behind the team. Peace.